It's Friday morning and Santa is making some calls to our younger listeners. Let's call up Frank in Hove.
Hello.
Hello, Frank. My name's Zoe. I'm on the radio.
I hear you every day.
Oh, Frank, you listen to the show. Hooray! We're very lucky to have you listening because you sound like a terrific young man. Frank, I have somebody who would really like to talk to you. Frank, meet Santa. Santa, this is Frank.
Ho! Merry Christmas, Frank.
Merry Christmas.
What are you most excited about Christmas for?
The food on Christmas Day, probably.
Do you eat it all, Frank, or do you sneak a little treat under the table for Elvis?
No.
Now tell me about Elvis. What does Elvis like to cuddle?
He likes to cuddle his bed.
Oh, is that his girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes. Ooh, now, Frank, tell me about this. I've checked my list and I've checked it twice. You're right at the top of the nice list. Do you know what put you there?
I try to be very good at school.
Do you also know I've got a note here from Head Elf, how you looked after your dad when he wasn't well this year?
Yeah, I did. He was in hospital and he had pneumonia.
Yes.
And I visited him every day.
What a loving, kind son you are. And that's one of the reasons why you're at the top of the nice list, so well done you. The second reason is directly underneath it. You're at the top of the nice list for putting up with your dad's terrible jokes. What's one of the worst jokes he's told you, Frank? Can you remember?
Probably what's brown and sticky.
Ooh, I don't know. What is brown and sticky?
A brown stick.
Oh, I do like that one.
How is your dad doing, by the way?
Good.
He's doing good. That is wonderful to hear. And well done, you've been big and brave and, looking after your mum and been close-knit. That must have been quite tough with your dad was poorly. So you are a brilliant chap, Frank.
Definitely agree. On your list, Frank, it says that you like Lego. Do you play Lego together with your dad? Do you build it together?
Well, when I was younger, I used to build it with him because I couldn't really understand the instructions. But now I'm older, I can understand them. Yeah.
Frank, you've got such a great voice. I must say, one thing we've not had on the show so far this year is anyone singing anything. Could you give us a little bit of a Christmas song?
Okay. I'll sing you Jingle Bells.
Oh, Frank, we'll count you
Not
in.
the whole 3 minutes. But,
Here we go then, Frank. 1, 2, 3.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Excellent.
Go, Frank.
Well done. Good with the timing there. Excellent. Frank, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. I hope you get everything you've wished for this Christmas, and well done once again for being so wonderful with your dad when he was poorly this year. You've been an absolute pleasure to talk to.
You have as well.
Oh, I know. I mean, thank you.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Frank, and Merry Christmas to your mum and dad. And let's not forget Elvis the dog.
Merry Christmas.